second. We already had archery at 70. Shoot. I don't have any perks. Nice. Well, let's switch to a mace and see if we can't get and conjuring. Run, you bloke. Run like your life depends upon it, for it does. Oh, there's a bear. Big bear. Big bear, chase me. Ha, I'm on top of a rock. You get me? No. Let me level up first. We'll do stamina. And we get archery, and we get a perk we've been waiting for. Quick shot. And now, let's see it in action. After we conjure a few more swords. Since that obviously levels up quickly. Okay. No bear. No, you don't get to kill me, no. That you ran away. No, I don't want that. I want my bow. Oh! You hurt me, bear. You hurt me deeply. Ah! You thought about it again. There we go. Bear down. Again, if that was reality, he would have been dead,
Don't
so
know how
useless.
well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume. Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Alright, now let's go back. Alright, back we go. So, from what I read about the thing, to marry Sonya, he obviously listed out the specifics exactly, but I think you gotta be a vampire at least to have the chance of marrying her. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it later on. But not right now.
All right, Isra. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat, shall we? I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. Only what I've back in the sect wound up turning in their job. They'll eventually fought vampires wherever they found them. Soreen needs help. Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Stay alert.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I had it, and why I was down there. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it. It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll. I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong. Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Set my hatred aside? Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong. You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible.
I'm going to eat
You
you
hear
when I
me?
become a
Don't
vampire.
feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it. Well, not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to wait.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, the wizards know about... Actually, I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time.
Alrighty. Go talk to the person about crossbows. So we want to change our quest line to miscellaneous crossbows. I want both, but just... Alright, maybe I have to do both.
Well, this isn't exactly a palace, is it? Still, it's sturdy, secure, and seems defensible. I suppose I'd rather be here than most other places in Skyrim. If Isran needs me, it must be pretty bad. I wonder what we're up against here. I can certainly try.
Ooh. That's expensive.